This dude goes into work. Must have been devastated when he found out that one of his coworkers was sleeping with his wife. Then he must have been equally devastated when he found out that two of his coworkers were sleeping with his wife. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 coworkers sleeping with his wife, and the dude took her back.
Man, this story has been getting headlines ever since Megan Hall, who has now been affectionately nicknamed Megan Hall Pass. I just did that off the top of my head.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Because, boy, was she using them.
She sure was, man. You talk about a layered story here, man. Because was she a stripper before she became a cop?
She was a stripper before she became a police officer, which is information that came out after. And so, yeah, the Laverne Police Department out in Tennessee has been gaining headlines ever since Megan Hall.
Oh, yeah, by the way, she's a cop.
Who is a police officer who has now been fired and arrested because, like you said, she actually had affairs with 6 other men who were all in the same police department and worked with her husband, who, after finding out that she had affairs with all 6 of these men, still took her back.
Didn't she also kiss another, a fellow female cop at a party or something and wanted her husband to get on a threesome, but he wasn't down for it?
He didn't want to do it. And so I guess that's when she decided, well, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. And 6 other guys. 2 of them she allegedly had affairs with while on the job, and then also while in public places where it was illegal to do the things that they were doing.
So let's do a not so fun question. Who here took somebody back after... We're not going to find anybody for 6 affairs. 4. 4 is the magic number. You took him or her back after they had slept with 4 different people or more.
So it can't be like one affair with the same person 4 times. You're looking for 4 different people your significant other cheated on you with.
And we'll put you on the voice disguiser because we're never going to beat 6. But 1-855-BERT-SHOW.
Didn't this happen to Halle Berry with her ex because he was a sex addict?
Eric Benet.
Yeah.
I think he did have a few.
Yeah.
Didn't she show up to the house and this? I was going to say skank, but I won't.
No.
The woman that he was cheating with was in Halle Berry's lingerie.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think so.
Wow. He took cheating to another place.
Yes.
In which, so these officers end up getting fired. She obviously gets fired. The husband was the only person in the story that did not get fired. And just when you thought the story was done, it turns out that the police chief himself, Chief Beryl Chip Davis.
Barrow Chip?
That's his name is Chief Beryl Chip.
Oh,
Chip
Chip.
is like his nickname.
Got it, Chip. Chip!
He knew about the affairs. Now, he wasn't a part of them.
Okay.
But
he did not partake in the activities.
No, he was not, but he found out, and apparently he told her, you should not be dipping your pen in company ink. But he didn't actually launch an investigation or actually punish her or anybody else that he had heard at the time was rumored to have slept with her.
Because I would imagine that Laverne Police Department isn't expansive. So she probably slept with 85% of the people that work in the police department.
Yeah, there are no more police in Tennessee at the moment.
Right. You can do anything you want, Laverne, right?
You're good.
You
can jaywalk.
Yeah.
You can break and entering.
Run all the lights.
You can speed. Nobody's going to catch you because ain't nobody on the street.
So what happened to the chief?
So he ends up getting fired as well. Yeah. The police chief.
So now they don't even have Chief Chip.
Nope. They don't have Chip the chief is gone.
Okay.
Half the police department is gone.
And Megan Hall Pass.
That's it. That's it. Husband's the only one on the force right now, unfortunately.
Wow, that is messy.
Super messy.
Yeah, okay. And I don't want to sound mean or anything, but I wouldn't have attached her picture to that story.
No, we said that last time.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
Then I
she
will
looks
be
like
mean.
a little cherub.
She does.
Okay.
Because I'm not saying strippers have a look. She doesn't look like a stripper though.
Oh, it depends what town you're in. I've been in some small towns where she's the hottest one in the city, man.
It's not that she's not hot. It's creepy because she looks so young.
She looks young, very young. Mm-hmm.
And she's giving strippers a bad name.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is, for sure.
She's also giving police officers a bad name.
Women, a lot of
Women,
they're doing that by
police
themselves.
officers.
Yeah, all of it.
Hey, Jane, good morning. You were on the Voice Disguiser. Hi.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Okay, I don't know why I even asked, but I'm looking for people that took him back or found out that he or her slept with somebody else more than 4 times?
Yeah, He slept with 5 different women. One was my cousin, and one was my niece.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Man, this has really become the dysfunctional hour. One was your cousin, and one was your freaking niece? How did you find out about all this?
I put a spy app on his phone.
Okay.
And so, what made you decide after the 5th one you were done?
I'm not done. I'm still married to him.
You are.
Okay.
What?
Why?
Because I love them. I forgave them. I forgave them. They're just not allowed to see each other. No talking, no nothing.
So when he leaves the house now, he's messed around on you with 5 different people. Do you...
2 family members.
And 2 family members, you still, somewhere in your heart, love and trust this guy?
I do.
Huh.
Because where he goes, I go.
But why would you even want to live
Well,
that way?
clearly that's not true. He's going to a lot of places you haven't been.
And if the opportunity was available and you have the means, have you done therapy, or have you guys done couples therapy?
I've done therapy.
Yeah.
Understand, we've been married for 30 years.
30 years, wow.
And you've done therapy. He hasn't.
The last time he cheated on me was 5 years ago.
Okay.
Hey, it's your life. I mean, you're doing what you got to do to be healthy, and
As long as you're happy at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the happiest woman in the world outside of Laverne, Tennessee, what would you be?
I would say I'm an 8.
All right.
Really?
You're a fascinating creature.
But it's still in the back of my mind that he slept with my niece.
Yeah, of course.
How much younger is she than he?
Half his age.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she was 21.
Man, I don't have that kind of forgiveness in my heart or that kind of peace. I appreciate your honesty. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
This 9 o'clock hour is really something else, isn't it?
It really, really is.
We're having some back-to-back days here. Jennifer, good morning. You are on The Voice Disguiser. Hi. So now the record is 5. 5.
Oh, I can top that.
Okay, what you got?
9.
9 affairs.
Now, did you find
That I know of.
that you know of? Of course.
Some that I don't know.
All right. So, did you find out about each of these individually, or did you find out about all 9 at once?
No, individually.
And you're still with him?
Yep, 26 years married, 27 together.
9, and you're still okay. So this is such a. This is an obviously this would be a red line for me for sure. So I really want to learn something from you here. I mean, you are taking these vows super seriously. So 9 people, yet you still care, love, and trust him also?
I do care. I do love. I don't trust.
So, and you can do a marriage with 2 of the 3.
Yes.
This might be a stupid question, but does it feel the same after a while? Like, do you become numb to it, or does it hurt again over and over every time?
It still hurts. Also, I think it also depends on how I find out and what the situation was. It does still hurt, though. And I guess you can say also, I guess it's like 50-50. Part of it still hurts because you're like, damn, come on, dude, really? But then the other, you're like, again, okay, it's whatever. Let's move on.
Are you expecting it to happen again?
Yes and no. I'm thinking you are getting older. You need to, like, man up now, but you never know.
Has this given you license in the past to do this also?
No, because being a Hispanic man, if I were to ever do that, it'd be all hell would break loose if I did it.
Wow. And on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the happiest woman in the world, where are you?
Depends on the week. Sometimes I'm like at a 5, sometimes I'm at a 7, 9, depending.
All right.
It's like when the times are good, the times are good. But when the times are bad, it's because I found something out.
No doubt.
And
Okay.
there's no number in your head to where you would say to yourself, that's enough.
I've never thought about it. I think to me, if there ever came a day where I found that there was a child involved, then I think that would be
Like a minor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for calling. All right. This has turned into, since that wasn't sad enough, let's take one more call.
We're going to beat 9?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to shatter 9.
Wow.
Hey, Jane, go for it.
Okay, yeah, I can beat 9 any day. 16.
16.
And that's only the ones that I know of.
So it's safe to assume there's probably more.
Yeah, hands down. 16 is the amount that I actually had, caught on to or found out. I like the first girl because I put a tracking device on my phone as well.
Mm-hmm.
And found family members. I've talked about one of them on the show before. I've had conversations between sisters that was on the verge of cheating. I've got drunken nights that I've ended up with women messaging me later on to let me know, hey, I slept with this guy, and we were married for 13 years, and I literally just left him almost 2 months ago.
Wow. Almost 2 months ago, you finally said it. What was it? What was the breaking point, and when were you enough is enough?
The family member one, I was done after that. It's been a long time coming. It's kind of over a period of time, I just started to lose love. Mm-hmm. And I was just tired of it. My girls need to see me receiving better. I'm putting my full self out there. I'm giving him my all. So my girls need to see that in return.
All right, so Jane, I'd like to do one productive thing with this segment. So you got out of the relationship. We just had 2 different women that were saying their men are chronic cheaters and they're sticking around.
Yeah.
What does your life look like? Are you happier now than you were when you were with him? What would you suggest for them to make this more of a positive?
Okay, so 10 years ago, I would have stayed and I would have been in the same position as them. I understand when they say that they absolutely love him and you want to see the best in them. You want to think that you're this one person that they absolutely truly love. However, if I were that, then I would provide you with everything you needed. You wouldn't need to find it elsewhere. I'm much happier, much, much happier. My kids see me much happier, which was my biggest thing. I don't want to bring, my kids into a situation that they didn't deserve to be in. I don't want them to see me suffer or lose respect for me one day. That's my thing is one day I feel like they're going to look at me and be like, Mom, why did you stay with him? And I don't want them to lose respect for me. But my life is, I'm very, very happy now. I was probably at a miserable even 6 before, and I'm at least an 8.5. I'm approaching a 9 now.
Okay. Well, that's good news for those that were just calling up, thinking about taking off. So
we're happy for you.
Yes, and it's hard. It's hard to leave, so I get it. But at the same time, once you make that choice and you actually feel your worth, there's nothing better.
I appreciate you. That's a great words to end with right there. Amen. Thank you. And I didn't think we were going to go higher than 6.
No.
Oh, we shattered that.
Yeah.
16.
Bert Show.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.